Awa, tēnā koutou katoa whānau. Welcome back to the Drive Time Show. It is a good time now to start thinking about what courses you would like to enroll yourself in, whether you're a school leaver or maybe you're a part-time worker looking to upskill, or maybe you're actually a full-time worker and you're looking for a little bit of a career change. And, with the old WITT, it has seen a lot of people turn to studying a new career path or going down a new career path. And here in Taranaki, we have some great tertiaries that enable us to do just that. And right now on the show, I am joined with Jenna and Lee. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Leah.
Ai, tēnā koe, Leah.
Tēnā koe, tēnā kōrua. Welcome to the show. Look, it's pretty cool to hear that, and I know that WITT has been down in South Taranaki for a little while now, but it's just cool knowing that there is that tertiary study there for our whānau down in South Taranaki.
Yeah, we're wanting to get some more of our South Taranaki whānau coming in and enrolling and just upskilling, really.
Absolutely. What are some of the courses on offer at the Te Hawera campus?
We have a varied range, a lot of hands-on programs like our level 3 New Zealand certificate in hairdressing. We have our own salon fully equipped here in right next to the campus in Hāwera. We didn't get any enrollments in the level New Zealand certificate in cookery, which was quite for me because I'm a hospo tutor or was a hospitality tutor. They're great programs. They're Marae based, and it's just a lovely place to kind of go and give back to your iwi and learn some skills in a large catering environment. What else have we got there, Jenna?
We've got a lot of practical hands-on courses, which I think are particularly good for our whānau Māori. So we've got food and beverage level 3, specialising in barista. We've got level 4 exercise certificate, so that's something that can lead you to becoming a PT later on. We've got healthcare assistance for working in rest homes and in hospitals. And we're hoping next year to have even more on offer. So what we'd really like to is some feedback from our local community about what kinds of things they'd like us to have here, because we'll definitely take that on board.
Excellent. And when it comes to just looking at some of those courses that you've outlined that are available at WITT, would you agree with me to say that those are the industries that are really screaming out for workers at the moment?
Absolutely. We've also got a primary industries course in sheep and beef coming up as well, which would be really handy for our dairy farming industries, but also for silver fern farms, which we've got locally. So all of the courses that we offer do have local employment options for people once they've finished their study.
Absolutely. And that's so cool. Now, I love where you guys have your campus because conveniently it's across from Countdown. Whereabouts are you guys based?
We're right on the corner of Union Street and Nelson Street that runs down to the famous Anderson Pie Shop. So everybody in South Taranaki knows where the Anderson Pie Shop is. So we just backtrack this way a little bit, head west, turn up, do a southern, a south turn, in the general direction, and you'll find our campus. And we've got some friendly staff down there. Not some friendly staff. We've got very friendly staff. Very good kaiako team. We've got the best coffee maker, the barista, and I'm pretty sure if you ask for a coffee, and him and his students could whip one up. So even if you're not thinking about enrolling, or you just come down and have a quick chat and see what we've got available for the early next year. We still have another end of next week, Jenna?
Yep. We're still taking enrolment.
Still taking enrolment. So it's not too late to kind of think about, the more you know, the further you'll go. It seems to be one of our motto we're kind of putting out there. So like I say, easy to find.
Absolutely.
And as Lee says, we're friendly. We're at 40A Union Street. Come on in. Just come and have a chat. I love chatting. I'm on the front desk. We've got tea and coffee. We can make you a barista coffee or a hot chocolate if that's what you'd like. We want it just to be a safe, welcoming space for anyone in South Taranaki to come along and ask any questions they've got about tertiary education.
Look, you're making me want to come down and have a coffee with you guys and come and chill out.
We've got a lolly jar at the front desk as well. Come and get some lollies.
That sounds so good. Hey, looking at the courses that you guys have got on offer, and it sounds like you got some more maybe possibly in the new year. Yeah. What is a course that you would find interesting if you were to enroll at WITT in Te Hawera? We'll start with you, Lee. What would you love to have studied if you had the chance to?
Right now, I'd like to develop my own reo, and we have a level 2, 1 and 2 program taught during the day and in the evening. So if you do work, like you said, you can still match up and enroll. Unfortunately, they're year-long programs, so that's got to be enrolled at the start of every year. So definitely, yeah, it's quite funny that lots of non-Māori are probably our biggest learners in our reo programs across the Hāwera campus and New Plymouth. Like I said, exciting teachers. One of our teachers, Kaiārahi, she's from up the Whanganui River, and we kind of take advantage of that we have people from outside our area teaching and influencing things Māori on the campus here. The New Zealand Certificate in Health and Wellbeing, that's been popular this year as well. The hairdressing, it's like I say, we have our own facility here in the car park. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump from the campus here. And our tutor, she lives in New Plymouth, but she's a local whānau. We've just found out that maybe 3 of our staff members, if not 4, just in the Hāwera campus, are closely related. Yeah,
of course, that happens.
We are down south.
Yeah. What else, Jenna? We got the foundation skills. So then you can take over.
So if I were going to study at WITT Hāwera at the moment, Leah, the salon support hairdressing would definitely be my number one, because I'm a makeup girl and a hair girl.
Yes.
Also the reo, I have to agree with Lee there. That's something that I'd like to improve on. And our reo courses are free. So that's another thing there. Yeah, totally.
Well, let's talk about that too. Actually, what we don't want to give away too much information. We'd really like that learner or potential learner to come here and have a chat with Jenna or anyone that's smiling at the front door when you're welcome in here. So there are fee-free courses. And there are some domestic hospitals, others.
Beautiful. That's so cool. Hey, what would be the best piece of advice you could give our rangatahi and our students that are looking at upskilling and going through those means of potentially enrolling at WITT?
So for me, because I did all of my study after I left school while I was in the workplace, so all of my studies being vocational or online, my advice would be it's never too late. I left school when I was 16 and went straight into employment, so I didn't go to university or anything like that. But once I got into my 30s, I started to do online study, and I've now done 3 certificates and a diploma.
Wow.
So, it is never too late. And I find that often when you're older, you've got more of an idea of what interests you and you'll be more successful with the study.
Cool. That's such good advice. Thank you. And what about you, Lee?
I think thinking about it for too long, a bit like Jenna. I think when you finish at school, what other options have we got in the south? You can go be a dairy worker or head down to Whareroa or down to Silverfern Farms or take a path in education. And it's right here in front of them. You know, that's one thing that's really available. Just walk on and give it a go. If it's not for you, there's other options.
Yeah.
And like I said, we've got a great team of kaiako and teachers down here. We've got quite a building a new teaching team, but it's coming along nicely down here. But I do believe just don't sit around and wait. You know, like I say, the more you know, the further you'll go. It doesn't matter what you do, but I think like Jenna, I was lucky too. I found study being a better career pathway than being a manual. Worked at the freeze works. I gave that a go, but that was a kind of a dead end road, really. I think improving the way you deal with things and the way you think about things and how you kind of present yourself is a great thing to learn as well. And that all happens here outside the learning. We don't have compulsory karakia and waiata at the campus, but it is available, and people join in, and it's been a very successful tool for creating a really cool culture here in the South Taranaki campus, and we're really proud of the direction of where the campus is actually heading.
Yeah.
And I think there's more to come, and a great environment to be in, and I've watched it grow over the last 5 years, and we're in a real good place to offer some great learning opportunities. So like I said, the more you know, the further you'll go, and I think we're heading in the right direction. We are, ain't you? Absolutely, yeah. And we've still got spaces and programs that we've spoken about, so it's not too late. If you want to pop on down, have a chat with Jenna or someone else, that will be most welcoming.
Beautiful. I love those little phrases that you've shared with us today, Lee. Don't wait around. I love that one. That's a really cool one. Yeah, don't wait around. So whānau, don't wait around. Go and chat with Jenna and Lee down at the WITT campus in Te Hawera. Thank you so much for joining me today on the show. I really, really appreciate it. All the very best. And I'll be coming down.
Please
have a cup of coffee with you guys.
Yeah. Come on down.
Hey, thank you so much for your time today, whānau. Ngā mihi.
Ngā mihi.
Ngā mihi.